Okay, so after selecting in this video, I will show you how to remove the background using Photopea, and also uh, I will show you how to place this image in another background. Okay, we will use two images, and I will explain you what are the layers. Okay, what are the layers here? We will start with new. First, we will save this image, right? Mm, I will save it in my document, and I will go back here and I will select, I will start new file, and we have option over here like mm, what was the size? Okay, it was a sorry, landscape kind of image, right? So for landscape, obviously the width will be more than height. So it is a good height and width you have to decide. Mm, You have to, what kind of background you need it, you can select over here. DPI is dot per inches. So let's 72 is okay. And if it is photo, you can also select, you have number of templates over here. If it is a screen, how much, what are the sizes of the different kind of screen you can use. If you want to show on the phone, then this is the phone sizes. So right now, we just, we do not want to use any template because we have using our own height and width. So just create it. These are some of the templates also. You can use it like already background and all those things are there. So anyways, let me create. So this is our canvas, and I will bring that image. Okay, so you can use Z or this zoom tool. You can click on zoom plus to make it bigger. And I was using this quick selection tool. So before that, make sure you are taking one duplicate layer so that you do not need to open this image again. So we will have one copy. So right click duplicate, and you can name it like original by double clicking on that layer. Okay. So layers are nothing but they are containers, different kind of containers where you can place your content, and separately you can work with that particular layer, that container. For example, like I have layer one here. If I do something in layer one, for example, let's say did something like this, right? And it's not an original layer, it's a different layer. So anytime I can delete it or hide it because I have my original. Okay. Anytime I can go back to my original. And that is the advantage of the layer. You can do the different things in that container, and it will not affect the other container, like other layer, in other words. So you have to remember. And there is an option to lock. So in Photoshop, you have a lock. So it won't get disturbed. But here, I don't think they provided the lock option. Anyways, so we will hide it for now, and we will delete this because we did
ओरिजिनल
this.
नहीं लेयर आप हाँ
Or you
ओके
can undo whatever we did. But if I delete it, I have my original. Again, I can take the duplicate, right? N number of duplicate you can take. So this is a copy of original. And next, you can use control minus or control plus to do the zoom in, zoom out. Or you can
कहाँ पे
use the zoom tool also, like I said.
हाँ ओके
And you can, this is the select move tool, it is. So always you can use to move the object like this. It's also duplicating, I believe. So it will
yeah but you
directly,
get it on the screen I think you can take 2 images on the screen
okay,
ऐसा
it's
है क्या
directly selecting the layer actually.
हम्म
So let me do. So now we will use the selection, quick selection. And quick selection will quickly select the object. Magic band we will not use. So quick selection is not very effective in this Photopea, I believe, because it's selecting all the things. So click, let me deselect,
कैसा
and I will
करते हैं आप
try to click
deselect
on this white.
how do you deselect
Control D, or you can
oh,
use edit. Sorry, select, deselect to deselect the selection. So it's recorded. You can anytime repeat and see how I'm deselecting. So Control D, you can see. So using the quick selection tool, I'm able to select, but it's suddenly spreading to all over. It shouldn't do this. Maybe, sorry, it's doing this because that layer is not visible. Visibility was not there. It shouldn't do this time. Let's try again. What happening?
you're doing it on the original copy
No, no, no.
अच्छा
I'm doing
ओरिजिनल
on
की
the
कॉपी बोल रहा हूँ okay.
copy only. I will hide original. Okay, this is the problem. Actually, quick selection tool is not working well over here. So see if I clicking on the black also, it's selecting entire image. So no, no, not working properly. So in that case, what we can do is, so it's not allowing us to select object. Let's try this magic eraser. So magic eraser will remove like this. That I don't know. See, that is the problem with magic eraser. If I choose background eraser, it will, but not perfectly, right? This is the problem with background eraser.
Mm.
So these are all erasers actually, but we want selection. So magic band have another problem. I don't know, quick selection should work here actually. Okay, it's working a bit, but whenever I'm clicking white, it's selecting it. It is not showing any tolerance. Maybe I have to sort, but again, same thing. I don't know on this image why it's not working properly. Selecting entire thing, why? Hmm. Quick selection. Okay, let's subtract. Not given the tolerance level also. Okay, we have one more. I think they should have one pen tool also there for selection. Okay, this one. So through the pen tool also I can do the selection. I will show you. So I selected the pen tool. I can start selecting like this. It will take some time. The image doesn't have any good quality, but let me quickly show you. So even though if the image don't have good quality, we can use this pen tool. So you have to trace the image like
Mm.
this. Click, click, click like this.
नहीं तो instead of doing that we can just magic eraser से निकाल दे सकते ना background पूरा.
No, it's not working magic eraser. I will show you 1 second. So I'm tracing it because that
उसका
this
good.
image is very tricky. It have multiple colors. That's the reason I selected this image. So here, that's the reason we can use these kind of tools to trace. If it is curve, we can also hold and make the curvy move.
Hmm.
Okay. So So for the selection, you should very good with this pen tool. You have to go to all corners. So if it is curve comes like this, you can adjust it. This is very difficult image actually to trace, but we have to do that because sometime client can give us images like this to edit because they can't do. Sometimes selection will be tricky. Better to draw more small points. Bit tedious job thoda hai. I mean to trace the things because we have this option only because magic eraser will not work here and we have okay.
Yeah, with
And
magic eraser, you
after
can
you have
just
to connect that same point to the uh,
new
where
image.
you started. Okay, so we got the selection and I will copy this. Make sure you are copying this. Use the new layer from here. So we got one new layer. So make sure you are deselecting, select, deselect. And I have to paste this in new layer. Edit, paste. So it got pasted. See, background is removed. Some of the things will remain like this. So you can use the erasers tool. And you can adjust the hardness and size from the here. So the video is getting recorded. You can see the step how I'm doing. So I do not need to repeat. So just go on the corner and drag like this to remove the unnecessary background. And you can zoom it to, do more precisely. See how this image is very tricky. And that's why Photoshop very good to deal with such images. We have see we can go to the pixels also and delete. Okay. Whenever you're finding extra black, you can erase that. Anytime you can undo if you did miss, if you
फाइल में जाके अंडू करना है।
no Control Z.
अच्छा हाँ तो मालूम।
Okay. It took some hard work to get this image, but finally we got the selection and image in one layer. So what is next? You were asking me how to fill the color, right? That you can do anything after it. So if I want to fill the color, for example, in background, any color, okay, whatever color you were asking. So I will take new layer. I took the new layer, okay. And here you can fill the gradient and even the solid color. So I will start with solid paint bucket. So you have a normal color and you can select the color from here. Like let's choose blue. So the blue color is selected. And see the power of layers over here. So I took the new layer. So we have selection layer 1 and I took the layer 2 to show you how to put the colors, okay, and that will not affect our first layer.
बस ले
I have filled out what happened, what's wrong over here.
इमेज इज नॉट देयर ना इमेज
So how
चलेगा
to
पूरा
why because I told you everything, whatever the top layer will have, it will show you on the screen. It will stack like this, okay. So whatever come first, it will show you that, okay. So because we are using this blue color as a background, so it should be after that layer, okay. So in which layer we have our selection, like extracted selection photo, layer 1, right?
हाँ ले रहा है
So we
हाँ
have to drag this on top of the layer 2 to bring like this. See, so this is our layer. This is the power of layers or magic of layers, you can say that. And instead, this is blue. I can use one more layer to bring any background also.
इमेज
So I can use kind of these images. Like this, okay? I can use this. See, so if we find this kind of watermarks, they are copied.
कैसा
अगर ये ऐसे
हाँ
watermarks
लाइसेंसेबल
हाँ license के रहते हैं, try to avoid them.
ओके
Let's try this. Okay, this is JPG also. I will name it PG. Okay, I saved this image and I can also bring it in my new layer. Make sure the layer is selected. Yes.
कैसा आप लेयर कैसे सेलेक्ट करें मतलब layer?
No, no,
पूरा
I'm selecting like this, clicking on the layer.
okay, okay.
Just clicking on the layer, it will show you hand.
Yeah, but you have to bring one from the computer, right? So how will you do that?
File place, that is why I'm showing you.
Open in place. Acha.
Open in
Okay, okay,
place. File,
okay,
sorry, file and open in place.
okay.
Because in Photoshop, it just show the place. So I remember that. So we have this BG, right?
Mm.
Okay, they that BG, that background image itself as a come as a layer.
Ah,
So
you can't do that.
no issues. I will I can adjust it. What what we were using to adjust the image, we are using this. Make sure you are in move tool to show the transform controls. Adjust this like this. Okay.
Mm.
And you can make it some small.
More small. Mm.
Like this one. So let's say something. Uh, so you can use any background. I'm searching relevant
Mm.
background. So he's celebrating. So regarding, I'm not finding any good. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. It's okay, it's a good background, not a problem. So like this, you can, make that new image.
Mm.
And so you see, we can use this fill color also, right? You understood that how we fill the color. Even if you want to change the fill color, you have to select that particular layer and you can use another color. So your question I was answering this way by filling out the background. And you can use the paint bucket tool to fill that color. Okay. Even I took new layer, I can change the color, use some other background and fill with the same because that paint bucket was selected. So I can use these
थोड़ा
colors and I can use this background as well. So this is the advantage of different kind of layers. So this is it. You have to practice it. See the video, this recorded video multiple times. How I was creating new layers or anything. If you have quick question, you can ask because in just 5 minutes the meeting will end, I think. Are you okay?
Maybe I'll have doubts when I'm doing it. अभी तो I'm
Yes, you can practice it.
I mean I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, you practice it. Try to make something like this.
छोटा सा वही डाउट है कि वही in the beginning you use the to change the background, right? You use the brush,
Oh,
paint
no,
brush.
that I showed you how the layers works. अगर एक लेयर में कुछ भी हो गया तो I can go to another layer. बस ये बताने के
No,
वास्ते.
no, पेंट जो आप यूज करें ना, पेन यूज करके आप जो करें,
हाँ,
इरेज बैकग्राउंड.
अच्छा, वो बोल रहा है. That pen
Instead
tool,
of
right?
that,
Pen.
instead of that, we can directly use the magic eraser ना.
If I
वैसा
will show
सोच
you
रही मैं, हाँ
example.
ऐसा, हाँ.
If oh, where is that? This is my original
Okay.
copyright. Let me hide others. This was the copyright.
हाँ.
If I try to use magic eraser, it's see, this is the problem. देखो क्या हो रहा है.
Oh, it's not using the full background.
Yes,
क्यों ऐसा?
it's based on the color. It's erasing the background. It is not single color. That's why at the beginning I told you this image
ओके
is
तो
very
फिर से
tricky.
सेलेक्ट करके फिर ऐसा उसको वो कर सकते हैं ना. लास्ट टाइम ऐसा करे थे ना अपन, थोड़ी जगह अगर छूट गई कहीं तो उसको वो करे थे सेलेक्ट करके वैसा.
No, I mean,
हाँ,
if
like
I'm
that.
using this,
Okay, like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
so it's
It's
cutting
much
down.
more easier. नहीं?
It's cutting down. See, the monitor is
अच्छा
cutting
अच्छा
down.
अच्छा, मॉनिटर में
So
चले जा रहा.
difficulties are coming. Okay, this part it's doing somewhat well. यहाँ तक तो कर दे रहा हूँ. मगर फिर आगे का करना है तो उड़ा दे रहा, हाथ के पास से चले जा रहा, यहाँ चले जा रहा, इधर
हाँ,
चले
okay,
जा रहा.
okay, okay. So that's
That's
why you
why I
have
told
to
you
use the
this.
pen.
This is the tricky image. At the
Hmm.
beginning only, I told you it's not an easy image. And fortunately, I got selected this image to show you the power of Photoshop. Even though having this kind of images, we can use the pen tool and trace entire image, and you can, and we can, get this result because we are getting perfect hands. Nothing is cutting
How
down.
did you get this then? By using the paint.
I I recorded entire video how I
अच्छा ठीक है, मैं
got
देखती
this,
हूँ.
right?
I'll see.
And this, I bring this background also.
वही आप पेंट किए ना, मतलब पेन से पेंट करे, राइट?
पेंट ने ट्रेस किया,
ट्रेस करें, हाँ
पेंट.
वही.
Yes.
तो
Entire.
ओके ओके, पेन से करे. ओके.
Yes. So got it? You see the video once again.
Yeah, once
Try
again I have to
to,
see. I'm a bit confused about this layers also. Like
yeah, once
making
again
the.
you see. First time, do not do anything, just see the video. Second time,
Okay.
you try to copy